Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Graduation day is always a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of an educational journey and the commencement of another more uncertain and more difficult part of man's quest for a better life and future. Truly, today signifies the culmination of so many years of hard work in the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge that will make a person to embrace opportunities and take on challenges with clear vision and purpose.
Friends, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 72nd commencement exercises of Emiliano Tria Tirona Memorial National Integrated High School, school year 2020-2021, with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. Here are the school officials, guest speaker, teachers, and the GPTA officers. Our dear principal, Mrs. Belinda C. Loyola. The school planning team, Mrs. Mina Gracia Teosina, Senior High School Coordinator. Our guest speaker, Mr. Ken J. Reyes. The Araling Palipunan Department headed by Mrs. Charlene A. Gurobat. The ESP Department headed by Mrs. Irma L. Lagda. The English Department headed by Mrs. Mina Gracia T. Osina. The Filipino Department headed by Mrs. Elizabeth Dairi. The MAPE Department headed by Mrs. Chelsea M. Garrido. The Mathematics Department headed by Mr. Ryan V. Castillo. The Science Department headed by Mrs. Julieta Mila Mercedes G. Torres. The TLE Department headed by Mr. Servando A. Romanes. The Senior High School Department with Mrs. Mina Gracia T. Osina. The Guidance Department with their coordinator, Mrs. Maria Concepcion D. Baron. The Non-Teaching Department headed by Mrs. Miriam M. Igtiben and Ms. Aithni Katane. The GPTA officers headed by Mrs. Brenda Rebulliar.
So to start with this momentous celebration, let us have the singing of our national anthem, to be followed by a prayer, regional hymn, division hymn, and our school hymn.
Bayang magiliw, presang silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinihang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisigil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong buhaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang tisak ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng luwalhati pang sinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Dear Lord, we praise and worship you today. You are exalted in our midst. We ask for forgiveness for every sin we have done. Have mercy on us, our Father. As we start our program today, let your guidance and protection be upon us. Send your Spirit to us and give us wisdom. We thank you for all the blessings we have received. We also thank you for the lives of the people in this place. Be glorified in everything we do. In your name we pray. Amen.
Kay bilis at masakal
ETTMNIHS, tanungan ang limbong. Hey, hey! Dito sa Timog Katagalugan, sumibo ng bagong pangalan. Ang kaunlaran kay bilis at masagana, lahat kami may pagkakaisa, sa mitnihinay, sama-sama. Mabuhay ang palabarson, palabarson sa habang panahon. Mabuhay ang palabarson, palabarson sa habang panahon. Mabuhay!
Bayang Cavite, aking mahal, laging patnubay ng may kapal. Sa yakap mo ay langit ang buhay at laging makulay. May isang siglo nang nagdaan, bayan mong kawitan kung saan ay sinilang ang kalayaan, ang lahat ay nagdiwang. Cavite, Cavite, lagi ka sa puso ko. Cavite, Cavite, buhay ko'y handog sa'yo. Kung maapit, lakas ko'y laan ang maglingkod sa'yo'y kaigaan. Cavite, Cavite, ang lalawigan kong mahal. Mahal kita, Cavite, tangi lang sa may kapal.
ang pinunan para sa ilang bayan. Ang bayan niyang sinilangan, kaya di malilimutan. Ang tunay na kawit-himno, may puso at may kamay. Buong buhay ang inialay para sa
To give us her welcome remarks, here is the epitome of an empowered woman, the torchbearer of our school, Principal 4, Mrs. Belinda C. Loyola.
To our Schools Division Superintendent, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Public Schools District Supervisor, teachers and staff, parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks the 72nd graduation rites of Emiliano Triaterona Memorial National Integrated High School with the theme Strengthening Quality of Education Amid COVID-19 Pandemic. We welcome everyone who are with us in celebrating this special occasion for teachers, parents, and graduates of Batch 2021. I would like to extend my warmest congratulations to all. The fireworks begin today. Each diploma is a lighted match. Each one of you is a fuse. Light up the world. Good day.
Let us all listen to a message from Honorable Leonor M. Briones, DepEd Secretary.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Here is the message of Francis Cesar B. Bringas, CESO 5 Regional Director, Calabarzon.
Warm greetings to everyone. As school year 2020-2021 draws closer to its end, you may look back to the many firsts that took place during this school year. I hope that these unique experiences have taught you meaningful life lessons that you can bring with you beyond the COVID-19 pandemic, wherever your destiny leads you in the future. I would like to congratulate you, dear graduates and completers, for finishing your basic education. The Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan that was utilized by the Department of Education paved the way for your completion of basic education, despite the numerous unprecedented challenges brought about by the prevailing pandemic. For this, your alma mater is very proud of you. Despite inevitable threats brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic, resiliency will not allow the pandemic to cripple us and destroy our desire to deliver quality education. Thus, this year's theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, underscores our aim to sustain the quality of basic education despite the challenges of the new normal setting. Our combined efforts to deliver quality basic education amid the pandemic should produce holistic graduates equipped with lifelong skills, graduates who would help usher in a brighter future for the Philippines. Likewise, I would like to congratulate the teachers and school heads for your support to the BELCP of the Department of Education, that education must continue despite restrictions on face-to-face conduct of classes in schools. It was very challenging on the part of teachers, but also as challenging on the part of parents to ensure that their children would receive the quality education in whatever modality was available and most appropriate. Finally, to all our stakeholders who have continuously supported DepEd in all our programs and activities, my grateful appreciation for your unwavering support and commitment to the department. Sa inyo, mga giliw kong mag-aaral ng Calabarzon na magsisitapos, binabati ko kayo sa inyong matagumpay na pagtatapos. Kayo ang buhay na patunay na kayang magpatuloy ng edukasyon sa gitna ng pandemya. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Allow me to read the message of our school's division superintendent, Romel C. Bautista, CESO 5. Greetings and warmest felicitation on the occasion of your commencement exercises, school year 2020-2021. The delivery of basic education services under the called New Normal is quite challenging. It enabled all of us to adopt and devise ways to cater the educational needs within the context of our learners and of our locale, making it harder than the ones that we are used to. Yet, with the inspiration, motivation, cooperation, and concerted efforts of every member of the school community, I can say that we succeeded with flying colors in hurdling and delivering our craft. Proof is our celebration of the moving ups and graduation ceremonies with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. I am also honored to say thank you and congratulations to the learners, to your parents who mostly served as learning facilitators at home, to the volunteer, learning support aides, other education stakeholders, and of course our frontliners, the teaching and non-teaching personnel, and the brave school administrators who heed the call to provide the best educational services despite the pandemic. May you never get tired of doing the good and the right things right every time. As I close, let us always be mindful that behind the success that we get is a great architect who not just designed everything, but sees to it that we will be through the challenges that we face. Our Lord, it is but fitting to shout our thanksgiving and dedicate our jubilation to Him for His unceasing provision and love. Sama-sama at tuloy po tayo sa pagbibigay ng serbisyong pang-edukasyong tapat at sapat. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the message of our school's division superintendent, Romel C. Bautista. Allow me to read the message of Dr. Diana P. Tapasio, Chief, School Governance and Operations Division. A warm greetings of congratulations to the star of today's celebration, the movers, completers, and graduates of 2021, and so also your proud parents, teachers, members of the faculty, and other school staff headed by the school principal of Emiliano Tria Tirona Memorial National Integrated High School. Truly, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it, because amidst of the health crisis we are experiencing, we are still alive and existing, and gather here today to celebrate this momentous event in your life. Graduation is an important milestone in your learning journey, a special, memorable occasion in your life. And even if we conduct it today in a very unusual way, remember, my dear graduates of Batch 2021, you are in the pages of history of our nation because you are having this kind of ceremony during the COVID-19 pandemic. The diploma that has been given to you is not just a piece of paper, but it symbolizes your performance and accomplishments. So continue to pursue your dream, aim high, achieve more, always give your best in everything you do. Be the pride of your family, school, community, and our country. I still believe that this too shall pass and everything will fall into place. It may not be back to normal or the way we used to be, but to what we call new normal and the next normal. Use the knowledge, skills, and attitude that you have gained in facing the challenges brought about by this crisis, not only for your own advantage and for the benefit of your family, but also be a contributor to the process and development of our country. It's high time that you, my dear learners of 21st century, be the instrument of uplifting the quality of life of our fellow men, be the agent of change and make a difference. You may think that you are just only an ordinary people, but you can do other things, especially nowadays that we are in a challenging and difficult time. Be a responsible and law-abiding citizen. Do a little act of kindness and good deeds every day. I believe that your alma mater has developed your 21st century skills to prepare you in life's challenges. These are a set of abilities that you, my dear students, need to enhance in order to succeed in the digital age. The rapid changes of our world require your innovation, agility, and synergy. You have to be flexible, to take the initiative and lead when necessary, and to produce something new and useful so you can contribute meaningfully in nation building. Without these skills, you will not be able to successfully participate in the global economy, and you won't be adequately prepared for college and field of work. Your journey doesn't end here. Keep dreaming and make reality. Mabuhay ang mga nagsipagtapos sa taong 2021. Patatagin natin ang kalidad ng edukasyon sa gitna ng pandemya. Sulong edukalidad. The message of Dr. Diana P. Topacio, Chief School Governance and Operations Division. Here is the message of Dr. Elpija B. Bergado, Chief Curriculum Implementation Division. Hiraya Manawari. A year ago, most of our Batang Kawitenyo were down into the ocean of fears. They were uncertain on what the future holds for them. But with tenacity and resiliency, the wishes of their hearts were granted. This moment is a manifestation that no matter how big the challenges, those are nothing compared to the power of their dreams. Today is a beginning. Our graduates and learners who will move to the next level deserve a round of applause for a job well done. Studying every day outside the comfort of their classroom is a challenge for them. Despite this, they have reached the finish line. With this achievement, I believe that their parents and home facilitators also deserve a warm salute for serving as the guiding light towards their goal. Sa inyong pagakbang sa bagong antas ng pag-aaral, nawa ay magsilbing inspirasyon sa inyo ang karanasan sa panahon ng pandemya. Marahil isa sa mga aral na inyong nakuha ay ang halaga ng mga guro sa pagpanday ng inyong karunungan. Naramdaman ninyo ang hirap sa pag-unawa sa mga aralin kung wala sila sa inyong tabi. Ngunit alam ko rin na bilang isang mag-aaral, tinuruan kayo ng pandemya kung paano maging masipag, responsable at may pagpapahalaga sa oras. Baunin ninyo ang mga realisasyong ito bilang kalasag sa pag-abot ng inyong pangarap. With my greetings and congratulations, may each of you also embrace my deepest thanks. As part of your DepEd family, it warms my heart that Batang Kawitenyo never gave up on their journey. You have proven that in your veins run the blood of a fighter, and in your heart there is a believer. With youth like you, the future is bright for this nation. Carry on and be an inspiration to those who are afraid to dream. Take this step and be the strength to those who are losing their hope. Embrace every opportunity and be a living testament that dreams do come true. Hiraya Manawari, you are the hope of this nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the message of Dr. Elpija B. Bergado, Chief Curriculum Implementation Division. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to read the message of Dr. Helen C. Aure, Public Schools District Supervisor, Kawit. Another school year has concluded, yet another hope and aspirations has commenced. It was a tough and challenging school year for all of us, but this won't stop us in celebrating your success. Our dearest learners would take pride of your hard work and outstanding accomplishments. It is my pleasure that even in this time of pandemic, we are able to honor and acknowledge your achievement through virtual moving up graduation. May this remind you that even life offers you formidable and inevitable challenges as you try to achieve your future dreams. With fortitude, perseverance, and commitment, success will always favor you. My respect and appreciation to all the parents and guardians for addressing the needs of our learners. Your support and love to your children made a compelling impact to their educational advancement. I commend you teachers for your excellent and selfless ways in providing better learning opportunities. Your untiring efforts to hone and develop our learners' skills created the bridge to realize their potentials. Strengthening the quality of education amid COVID-19 pandemic is this year's graduation theme. focusing on the realization that every learner has the opportunity for excellence and quality education. Again, congratulations and God bless you, dear completers and graduates. Go forth, be proud, and embrace your future. Once again, that is the message of our Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Helen C. Aure. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to read the message of our beloved school principal, Mrs. Belinda C. Loyola. Congratulations, Batch 2021. Allow me to express my warmest greetings in reaching this milestone in your life. You have hurdled all the challenges thrown you by the circumstance brought about by the pandemic. Everyone has proven their strength in adjusting and coping with the different learning modalities to help strengthening the quality of education amid COVID-19 pandemic. It is the triumph not only of the Department of Education, but also of our teachers who did their best. And despite of the many challenges in all fronts, our frontliners in the educational system, you deserve to see the fruit of your hard work. This is also the success of our parents who work hand in hand with their children and their children's teachers for continuous learning to happen. We salute you, parents. To the most victorious of all, our students, you deserve to reap what you have sown. This is the result of your diligence and patience. Your teachers have prepared you for the journey ahead of you. Explore the next horizon, learn new things, and be the best that you can be. God bless us all. Once again, that is the message of our dear principal, Mrs. Belinda C. Loyola. For the presentation of candidates for graduation, we have Mrs. Belinda C. Loyola, Principal 4. To certify the presentation of candidates for graduation, we have Dr. Helen C. Aure, Public Schools District Supervisor, Kawit. And the conferment of graduates, we have our School Division Superintendent, Romel C. Bautista, SASO 5.
To our Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Helen C. Aure, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation of Emiliano Triaterona Memorial National Integrated High School for school year 2020-2021 with 239 male and 247 female with a total of 486 graduating students who have satisfactorily completed the requirements set by the Department of Education for secondary schools. May I now request for the confirmation of their graduation.
Dr. Romel C. Bautista, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Cavite Province. Upon the presentation of Mrs. Belinda C. Loyola, the Principal 4 of Emiliano Triaterona Memorial National Integrated High School, as Public Schools District Supervisor of Kawit District, I hereby certify that these students have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for senior high school prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 program of the Enhanced Basic Education Curriculum. With this, may I request for the confirmation of graduates of the senior high school this 15th day of July 2021.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Department of Education as the Schools Division Superintendent of SDO Cavite Province, and upon presentation of your school head and certification of the District Supervisor that our learners have successfully completed the requirements for graduation or moving up of the basic education curriculum, in the presence of our guests, the EDU officials, the other stakeholders here, I confirm your graduation. Congratulations.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the newly conferred graduates of Emiliano Triaterona Memorial National Integrated High School, school year 2020-2021.
Grade 12 ABM 1. Advisor Mrs. Rosewin A. Bautista. Blank of Lore Hansard Rolands D. with honors. Carulio Ivan Ace C. with honors. Consulta Kenneth P. with honors. Esguerra Alexi John with honors. Quiroz Aaron James B. with honors. Zanoria Christian S. with honors. Agliday Christine P. with honors. Aleman Justin Grace M. with honors. Iget Noshka Dayan C. with honors. Remorosa Jenaline S. with honors. Sanyas Maria Jewel A. with high honors. Trono Cherry A. with honors. Grade 12, UMS 1. Advisor Mrs. Rosewin A. Bautista. Albay Paulo Angelo F. with honors. AY Foundation National Youth Awardee. Angon Jonel with high honors. Badajos Christian J.V. with high honors. Aurelia Justine R. with honors. Montalia Mitchell Miles D. with honors. Villaflores Archie L. White Space Nationwide Contest for Collaborative and Desktop Publishing category by Best Design Campus Papers of the Philippines. First place, Best Editorial Page English. White Space Nationwide Contest for Collaborative and Desktop Publishing category by Best Design Campus Papers of the Philippines. Fourth place, Best Group English. Zito Sarmiento Journalism Cup Nationwide Search for 10 Outstanding Young Journalists by the Alpha Phi Beta Fraternity of the University of the Philippines College of Law. Second place, 10 Outstanding Young Journalists. Zito Sarmiento Journalism Cup Nationwide Search for 10 Outstanding Young Journalists Cup. First place, Editorial Writing. Zito Sarmiento Journalism Cup Nationwide Search for 10 Outstanding Young Journalists by the Alpha Phi Beta Fraternity of the University of the Philippines College of Law. Fourth place, Sports Writing. Zito Sarmiento Journalism Cup Nationwide Search for 10 Outstanding Young Journalists by the Alpha Phi Beta Fraternity of the University of the Philippines College of Law. Seventh place, News Writing with high honors. Flores Julia Renee, 2021 Virtual Division Schools Press Conference by the Department of Education, Division of Cavite. Third place, column writing individual category. With highest honors. Harmed Jed Nicole B. White Space Nationwide Contest for Collaborative and Desktop Publishing category by Best Design Campus Papers of the Philippines. Second place, Best Feature Page Filipino. White Space Nationwide Contest for Collaborative and Desktop Publishing category by Best Design Campus Papers of the Philippines. Third place, Best Group Filipino. Dito Sarmiento Journalism Cup by the Alpha Phi Beta Fraternity of the University of the Philippines College of Law. Seventh place, Special Feature Writing Contest. 2021 Virtual Division Schools Press Conference by the Department of Education, Division of Cavite. First place, Feature Writing Online Publishing category. 2021 Virtual Division Schools Press Conference by the Department of Education, Division of Cavite. First place, Best Group Filipino. With high honors. Jackson Clarence Joy G. With honors. Perez Renska Sinclair G. With high honors. Vicencio Juana Rishi. With honors. Villanueva Maria Olivia with high honors. Grade 12 ABM 2 Advisor Mrs. Eleanor D. Lagarto. Agnes Ivo Miguel I with honors. Alagaban Richard B. Angeles John Ray C. Antonio Angelo P. with honors. Antonio Kyle Cyril with honors. Binene Junior Romy with honors. Bermudez Ivan Hawk C. Busa Marvin Andrew D. Casido Rizel I. Castillo John Joseph. Diaz James Bryle D. Florentino John Christian R. with honors. Flores John Wilson Ryan M. with honors. Lakbayan Gerald Jem B. with honors. Luega Jamar M. with honors. Ramos Franklin. Abinoha Reynalyn R. Adlawan Dayan S. Afable Jamie C. Agnes Beatrice Angeline T. with honors. Angeles Laisel G. with honors. Aquino Zyril Grace L. with honors. Arellano Abigail C. with honors. Balyastamon Jason Laurel B. with honors. Bautista Shania B. with honors. Buhayo Aikiana Faye O. with honors. Bulusan Angel Z. Nicole M. with honors. Cabarles Ruby Irish L. Cabiltes Magdalene C. Cadiz Madeleine R. Kazan Liza. Sena Judy B. Serbito Emeline D. with honors. Cordero Crystal Jane. Cruz Vaneline S. with honors. De Leon Angelina Rose M. with honors. De Vera Jewel Clarice P. with honors. Dizon Mereros G. Elnor Mereros I. with honors. Encendencia Kathleen C. Izquierdo LJ Crystal G. with honors. Australia Wishlin Joy V. with honors. Fulio Veronica Faye S. with honors. Gamat April P. Hernale Barbekai. Lakian Jeveline I. Nice F. with honors. Ordonez Charlene Neris F. with honors. Rosonabe Eden D. Viliana Maria Angeline. Grade 12 ABM 3. Advisor Mr. Jerome S. Flojo. Magbata Ryan James M. Merelos Joel Jr. L. Monforte Rojam T. Montalban Rustom Jones P. with honors. Montecillo Arwin T. with honors. Nambayan Neil Justin H. with honors. Ortiz John Ray S. Piamonte Mark Tristan A. Ramirez John Renz I. with high honors. Rebaño Edwin Jr. L. with honors. Salugao Romil Angelo O. San Jose Brian Angelo O. Santiago Prince Red S. Suwal Jason T. Tabaranza John Vincent R. Tuliao David Harley C. Vida Raviel Ernest L. with honors. 4th place Sports Writing Individual Category, Division of Cavite. Ancheta Katrina O. Dominguez Maria Crochet T. with honors. Gigante Cherise Ann A. with honors. Hatap Marivic L. Hayag Razel Lu E. Hidalgo Catherine O. with high honors. Hilario Jaira Crisel. Erlandez Nessie May E. with honors. Hatulan Polan with honors. Lianetta Louise Ann M. Malang Daryl Ann M. Mendoza Diana Katrina A. Mina Zyla D. with honors. Nunez Aryan Joy A. Oidem Jennifer H. with honors. Olaes Megan T. Orocio Julian R. with honors. Pedere Lorea May T. with honors. Himuel Jamie Rose with honors. Rama Chabelita F. Recare Alaya Hana. Roma Grace Bell A. Saet Kyla Joyce S. with honors. Salvador Claribel with honors. Sanchez Althea Mabel B. with high honors. Sariel Francesca Hanley with honors. Solyoge Jasmine Kate S. with honors. Valenton Jana Lynn I. Victor Maisie Lynn S. with honors. Vidamo Nicole Lorraine N. with honors. Zuniga Joyce Ann A. with honors. Grade 12 Yums 2 with their advisor Mrs. Hilda F. Tamon. Aganinta Jericho Roman S. Alulor Alvin F. Anjaya Hank Aaron L. Aurelio Rovi G. Balgomero Jude Michael A. Balili Sean Hartley C. with honors. Balverte Robin C. Balverde Jr. Rolando C. Barbero Mark Edsel O. Cabag Nino T. Caldejon Jeffrey A. with honors. Dalampasig Billy Joe V. with honors. Diaz Jacob J. with honors. Franco Nico R. with honors. Gado Aryan C. Luna James Russell B. Magos Aldrin D. Magsino Jericho F. Mejos Raven Ryan O. Moneda John Erickson. Napalan Raven R. Perez John Lester. Quijano Biensi D. Kisoy Arjon A. Rafal John Raphael P. with honors. Redelia Jr. Rolando A. Rosales Hartnaz M. Rochelda Mark Angelo O. Rojas Francis John M. Rusit Justin M. Sarinas Vince Joseph G. Vidal Jefferson A. Viray Rod Francis. Abegor Arcelin C. with honors. Adamos Kuwini M. with honors. Araiz Edrelin B. Bakud Marilen P. Bagtas Micaela B. Bargola Fredeline G. Kaimol Shalame P. Kapili Angel May Jeril S. with honors. Castillo Marilon T. with honors. Cordell Angeline D. with honors. Zalomias Francesca L. with honors. Zanel Medeliza L. Diaz Rydell Pretty C. Duarte Alicia Joy A. with honors. Dukusin Edlin T. with high honors. Espirito Trixie Daniel V. Gapas Andrea Faith S. Holy Lovely Michian C. with honors. Lamada Shahada B. with honors. Mangohig Kimimira Q. with honors. Manyosa Rhea Jean D. Marave Jana P. Medjavilo Jennifer L. with honors. Merdehia Nicole Rain Y. Messina Rain Cassandra T. with honors. Montesilio Joanna Marie with honors. Munoz Arian C. Olaes Shanaline A. with honors. Olatan Christine Newell B. with honors. Olita Julie May A. with honors. Pacifico Jeline L. with honors. Pasinio Noreen C. Kines Kershay F. Ravelo Christelle Saint P. with honors. Salud Patricia May with honors. Salundakit Claire J. Rizal C. with honors. Cebuco Tresita B. Somaja Alia S. with honors. Soriano Christine Joy S. Tomas Mary Faye M. with honors. Valenzuela Kyla S. with honors. Villanueva Juliana Serene C. with high honors. Yup Evelyn R. with honors. Grade 12 BP1 with their advisor Mr. Michael Harris A. Osita. Amot Jamerson M. with honors. Amot James Ryan M. Bagos Rayleigh M. Barbero J. Elidan C. Basas Roy Vincent D. Bueno Chris Leonard S. Carpio Richie D. Caruyan Jonelle T. Crisostomo JVI. De la Cruz Neljon W. S. Torres Roland. Gervasio Rolgi. Itona Ray Rudolph I. Layugan Keanu C. Machete J. Magsino Rovic O. Martyrillas Craig William. Miyamo Andrew R. Medina Mark Julius A. Monzon Marco C. Novio Kobe Brian R. Olaes Mark Jefferson B. Oraa Jr. Charlito L. Pakala James Noel L. Pagobo John Adrian A. Rible Patrick Charles Z. Salino Grisel Ivan A. Serrano John Lloyd B. with honors. Sobo Janelle S. Torres Paulo. Villa Cyril S. Villa Flores McLean James S. Villa Fuerte Brent Michael Z. Villota John Clarence C. Kuyong Treshally S. with honors. Castillo Maria Ellen A. Colocado Mary Rose E. Di Pedro Kailin L. with honors. Del Rosario Aiko. Dorado Ivana Joy B. Garcia Mary Kay P. with high honors. Hervasio Mika Robelia. Handog Mika Ella Marie. Hanolino Leon L. Jimenez Joanna S. Magno Arlene Q. Mascardo Maria Alzon Zenith with honors. Memihe April Rose O. Monares Zaira May. Napiza Andrea D. with honors. Nicanor Angel A. Pagobo Eloisa May A. Rafael May Flor. Rivera Zinaline G. Sacramento Gracie Gwen D. Salud Nicole M. with honors. Salugao Maribel Micaela. Valiada Danica S. Vargas Annabel P. Vejerano Laura May S. Vertuso Jessica C. Villarina Ilalois M. Villota Kyla Marie C. Yonson Mika Jane R. Zabaila Isla Joy J. with honors. Grade 12 BP2 with their advisor Mrs. Diane S. Cabigas. Agahan Jeremy Vincent R. Ago J. Brielle Lyco P. Alvarez Angel Fred S. Batalia Erson Ives. Bautista Daniel Q. Bernardino Christopher C. Kajang John Carlo V. Kadiliman Carl Justin L. Dionisio Generoso. Estacio John Patrick O. Flores Mariel. Franco Jenzikiel M. Gutierrez Mark John H. Handog Andre Christian M. Hungoy Jeffrey D. C. Igtiben Leonidas V. with honors. Igtiben Rafael Luis V. Haravata Mark Allen. Jimenez John Hamir. Las Piñas Charles O. Maala Verhel A. with honors. Magalas Myrick Dale M. Manalo Brian E. Manalo Roy E. Sarao Joel Patrick D. Villa Carl Chenil S. Adaon Christina Lynn Lorette. Agahan Ann May. Agmana Nicole T. Agnes Kim Jerain C. Alburo Jolina S. Apelyido Rayan G. Arancilio Alea Diana S. Arminal Rod Kyla M. Arkiza Kathleen May T. Ison Jeril Ann C. with honors. Boras Aeroliz D.C. with honors. Calderon Abigail C. Capayas Mia Eliza S. Capili Stephanie Rose L. with honors. Carceliar Regine. Sister Remy Jane. Clotario Monica M. with honors. Crudo Luvijane Y. with honors. Zaet Maria Lealyn F. De la Cruz Stephanie S. with honors. Florentino Angeline M. Gabuya Joanna Marielle. Gambala Divine Claire V. Gonzaga Arcel E. Ladipe Angeline P. Langomez Shane Elizabeth E. with honors. Legaspi Erica Jane L. Legaspi Lovely P. Magbanwa Kyla. Magbutay Janica Ray V. Grade 12 BP3 with their advisor Mr. Jerry L. Manila. Aberilia Mark Joseph A. Erlandis Christian R. Mendoza Kim Armand S. Mendoza Paul Michael A. Morante Jonas Ivan H. Nakwa Keeper John A. Natuil Don Emmanuel B. Panioso John Patrick G. with honors. Pineda Royce Knight M. Kilitano Antonio Jr. C. Rebibis Chrislan J. C. with honors. Renton Leandro N. Rodriguez Robin Arnold G. Angkiko Jairlin. Avila Kia Rafaela. Francilio Kimberly. Mamiloto Maryjoy M. Nazaire Rizalin S. Pacificador Jenny R. Pehi Jessamy G. Portillo Daniela with honors. Prudenciado Melanie M. Revelo Rainy Rose R. Renzora Michelle. Repiso Roseanne M. with honors. Repolyo Chris Liza A. Rodriguez Sophia May T. Silencio Christine Joy L. Orhel Andrea E. Zamora Bea Micaela. Grade 12's Ma 1 with their advisor Mr. Jerry L. Manila. Alvarez Lander S. Amo Tristan G. Andaya LGM. Ayapane Manuel Jr. S. Badajos Zoran M. Boleche Matia M. Cabrera Hendricks C. Calderon Brian L. Canlas Ronil L. Casalia Maynard L. Casino King Gerald C. 14 Mike Leo M. Cuevas John Reagan C. Diaz Bentley G. Diaz Romeo E. Edanio Melvin G. Gahisan Edwin Y. Galano Errol S. Gatchalian John Arwin R. Go Wilson A. Wanengo Kyle Ayan B. Milaya RVM. Ontuka Adonis D. Palad Arnel V. Perez Mac Ravens. Fortunova Isla Marie O. Grade 12 HK1 with their advisor, Mrs. Cheryl D. Canyazal. Balat Joey Jr. P. with honors. Begonia John Kenneth D. Benedicto Angelo. Borbe Dan Anthony B. Borja Joseph Aris O. Kabigao Jude Michael M. Centina Orson Jr. C. Consad John Mark. Copiaco Prince Vincent. Dave Mark Jason C. Dairit Alex Jordan M. De Guzman Daryl G. De Guzman Vince Dante G. De Paz Kristen James A. Zigno King Aaron P. De Mailig Eman Iniale. Encarnacion June Allen E. Estaniol RJ D. Javier Gabriel O. Lazaro J. Mark F. Lina Rodolfo Jr. G. Lipurada Razzle James B. Magkope John Luster A. Masidman Jean Mark G. Nocon Roland Jr. M. Pacifico Jericho N. with honors. Palencia Jose Ruiz D. Palomo George P. Patigayon Mark Christian. Ramos John Michael R. Rayo Genesis M. Ramos John James P. Rivera Jovert M. Salazar Daryl T. Salazar Flores J. with honors. Abina Vivian R. Arlanza Stephanie Joy D. Atienza Micaela C. Austria Maynelene C. with honors. Bautista Janeline Grace F. Kahilis Syra C. Kalendas Kyla Alicia. Kamya Lane Dayan C. with honors. Kanya's Angel Shane L. Carosino Nicolin V. Castillo Marion C. with honors. De la Cruz Wesley L. with honors. Di Malanta Carla Jane V. Dumipig Jaira D. Hernandez Julia Marie C. with honors. Hapzon Liza A. Legaspi Precious Erica G. with honors. Legaspi Princess Elsie May E. Leonero Mariel G. Lopernes Nomes C. with honors. Maka Daniela May C. Martinez Bianca Marie. Moreto Shalimane S. Oliva Leila Felicity M. Onita Rudeline B. with honors. Oreñaga Leslie Ann C. with honors. Pacifico Claudette Jed M. Paulino Eileen C. with honors. Peñaflor Maria Micaela E. Kiamzon Angelica A. Ramos Elaine Veronica P. Ryodava Inovi Faith R. Reyes Maria Ellery T. Serino Maria Yvonne B. Serial Hannah Marjorie with honors. Shokson Leideline A. with honors. Viliacantos Julian R. Villar Maria Teresa B. with honors. Grade 12 CSS1 with their advisor Mrs. Grace C. Asing. Ison Christian Kyle D. Kanama Julius B. Kasalhay Reggie O. De Los Reyes Dave C. De Luna Charles Joseph T. with honors. De La Cruz Jr. Henry G. De Mape Michael Joe C. Faliore Gwyneth B. Gagalak Jerick L. with honors. Ikaza Harvey Z. Javier Renato Luis B. Labios Adolf John Artheus S. Lagunero Jason. Lumagi Jervin Ray O. Manharas II Felix L. Mauricio Alexis Gabriel M. Mendez John Cyrus B. Morata John Henry J. Napalan Christian Levy R. with honors. Olaes John Kenneth P. Pakinggan Arcides P. Pakinggan Nathaniel P. Papa Kyle Miguel P. with honors. Rillion Christian Edward Dave B. Valiada Miguel Brian. Volante Neil M. Atangan Paula Nicole A. with honors. Hernandez Lasha May Katrina C. with honors. Magon Hazel Rose P. Samaniego Michelle Ann A. Grade 12 HD1 with their advisor Mrs. Gracelis C. Asing. Gakutno Roger Jr. N. Gonato John Mark B. Alulor Angeline F. Bingas Joseph B. C. with honors. Laher Ronaline M. Maulion Abigail P. Reyes Roseanne C. Rosales Desiree L. Yeso Maria Cristina Angelica C. with honors. Our guest speaker is a graduate of Tinabunan Elementary School Artist of the Year awardee, year 2010. He is an Artist of the Year awardee, Student Writer awardee, Batch Salutatorian of Emiliano Tria Tirona Memorial National High School, Batch 2014. He finished his Bachelor of Science in Architecture at Polytechnic University of the Philippines,
Best Thesis Awardee, specialization in environmental planning, and a Dean's Lister. He does local and international projects as freelance artist, muralist. He helped in the design process of several residential, commercial, and institutional buildings and the creation of New Clark City Sea Games project. A member of Green Restorative Action and Sustainability Summit, and a member of Green Architecture Advocacy Philippines, a journalist and cartoonist at Journos Philippines, a speaker, a writer, and an artist. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker, none other than Junior Architect Mr. Ken J. Reyes.
It is with great honor to welcome everyone with these remarks. To the Principal, Ma'am Belinda Loyola, members of the faculty, alumni, proud parents, and of course, the graduates of 2021, congratulations. Thank you for having me on this conclusion of a part of your lives, and a welcome to a new chapter.
I can honestly say that speaking in front of you today, well, not technically, is one of the greatest honors and privileges for a young professional like me. Thank you for this opportunity.
I don't want to deliver a speech in a standard way. As you see, we're millennials. Let's do this the other way around. Today, I want to talk about our education system amid these challenging times. The COVID-19 pandemic has impacted us in many ways. Well, I'm sure that we all miss our classmates and teachers and the routines we spent most of our time in school that we used to take for granted. What concerns me is that physical involvement and access to technology show inequality in education, at least to everyone. However, I also think that this is an opportunity for us to adapt to something we had never realized before. Everyone in this world is even turning this situation to a chance to connect students and teachers. Everyone adjusts to how we can teach and learn inside our homes as we reflect and further improve. I don't think that there is a solution that can help everyone with their respective problems, but rather solutions for different types of challenges in education during these trying times. Everything happens so fast and unexpectedly that it doesn't seem like a single solution that helps or that works for everyone can help and can be implemented. However, different countries have individual solutions that help them grow. Perhaps these are the things that can be combined together to solve a global problem to help every student and teacher around the globe. The moment I realized that this pandemic may take a little longer, I already knew that I gotta adapt. And so I spent most of my time being alone and learning alone. Browsing the net, reading books, watching YouTube videos are my forms of escape since face-to-face activities might not take anytime soon. I taught myself different things, including financial literacy, creating your own brand, design, and even fields such as finance and economy, which differ from my background as an architecture graduate. The thing is, we are very fortunate enough to live in this generation of Google, Facebook, YouTube, and etc. You can learn anything just by browsing the net and learn how to play a piano just by watching YouTube videos, literally anything. Let us take full advantage of it. Know every possible skill that we want and have the kindness of sharing it with others. Napakarami ng bagay ang kinuha ng crisis na to sa atin. So, let us might as well try to be kind to others by sharing it or by sharing what we could, be it support or just a simple bit of a kindness. I want to share something that I think is relatable to many. Naalala ko noon when I was in my senior years in Tirona, just like you. For someone who's running for honors, I was pressured to compete to be the batch valedictorian. Not to have a good reputation, have something to brag on, or to get scholarship from the biggest universities, but to get the opportunity to stand before the number of people and share an inspiring speech. I always dream of standing in front of people, telling everyone that I want to thank my mom and Tita for bringing me here in this stage. I want to share my gratitude to others. And gusto ko lang talagang ipagmalaki sila at pasalamatan ng lahat ng taong nasa likod ng success na yun. But things didn't turn out the way I wished. I only placed second. I am happy, however, I didn't have the opportunity to deliver the speech. It was tough. I remember going to the math department with my good friend Mark and ask our advisor, Ma'am Lozano, if I can also share a speech as the batch salutatorian, but it was not possible. Now, years later, I realized that things will not always get your way. Hence, it'll take you to somewhere better. I may not have the valedictory speech, but I have been a speaker or a guest speaker to different universities in the Philippines. I may not have the scholarship to UP, LaSalle, Ateneo, UST, but the same universities invited me to share my life experiences and knowledge to their respective schools. I may not have the financial support I needed before, but it was also my stepping stone to learn on my own, to be independent on my own. Again, I may not have the valedictory speech, but here I am, standing in front of you, sharing a commencement speech, the same speech I wished 7 years ago. Sometimes we cannot really get what we want for ourselves because we are destined for something greater, something that we had never imagined we can achieve. I want to take this as a chance to let you know that you could be redirected to, like what happened to me. So you shouldn't think of giving up if your plans didn't work out the way you like them to be. I also want to let you know na nasaan ka tayo and command sa buhay mo. Kahit gaano kababaw ang tingin mo, sa tingin mong pinagmulan mo, you'll get over it. I used to live on that level too. I was in Tirona's least sections there was, but I strived hard enough to sustain myself. I was one of those kids from the back who doesn't seem to pass his exams because he's shy enough to participate in in-class lectures. I used to think that I was a failure. However, there's no such thing as failure. It's just a way of life trying to let us take another journey where we truly belong. It doesn't matter how hard it is or how hard it gets. I think what matters the most is how you overcome. How you stand up after the setbacks that sets you to the ground. One of the things I learned in life is that success doesn't always come from what you know, but also what you know or who you know. Your network of people matters a lot as it opens doors to more opportunities. Being a student of Tirona, it will be hard for us to run among others as we don't have the same opportunities and financial support to chase success. But one thing's for sure, as we experience these setbacks, we're molded by it at the same time. We have the grit to create our own doors to knock on and open for better opportunities for ourselves. Let me tell you a secret. Being lucky is real. Fortune is real. And whatever you dream about right now is real. But the thing is, you should work hard for it. You should claim that you can do it. India's youngest billionaire, Yutesh Agarwal, once said, the probability of success increases, or luck increases dramatically when you work hard for it. So here's my advice to you graduates. Seek for your passion. The one that makes you excited whenever you do it. The one that gives you an additional push, even though it's exhausting. Take a journey that you think you'll be happy enough to learn about it day by day. Working about it day and night to the point that you will not realize that you're already building your own brand. Be willing to be uncomfortable. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. It may get tough, but it's a small price to pay for a living dream. I challenge you not just to be a person of success, but someone of purpose. As I leave a noteworthy quotation from famous American philosopher Waldo Emerson, do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Once again, good day and congratulations.
At this point, we will be listening to a message from a representative of the graduates From grade 12 UMS 1, let's all welcome Miss Julia Renee Flores.
To our school principal, Mrs. Belinda Loyola, our senior high school chairperson, Mrs. Cheryl Canyazal, our online distance learning advisor, Mrs. Roswin Bautista, to all the teachers in Emiliano Triaterona Memorial National Integrated High School, our proud parents, guests, my fellow graduates, our online viewers, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor to be the only student that will graduate with highest honors this school year. A lot of graduates have also garnered their deserved awards, such as with honors and with high honors. But it is not that easy. Mahirap is a Filipino word that means difficult. In Merriam-Webster, it is defined as something hard to do, make, or carry out. This new distance learning, for example, is a difficult shift from the face-to-face classes that we were used to. Mahirap umattend sa online class. Mahirap sagutan ng mga learning materials o modules. Mahirap ngayon ang mag-aral. Are the statements I have overly heard from my schoolmates, friends, for the past year. I remember how I would always start a simple essay about this phenomenon with, "The pandemic has drastically changed a lot in our lives," because it did. From the way we learn, socialize, and even live, everything has been changed. I think most of us have been terrified by the thought of living in a pandemic. Mahirap. And what is more upsetting is that mahirap is not just a word to describe difficulties. It is also a Tagalog word for poor and poverty that most of us are living in. Mahirap maging mahirap. It is hard to be poor. More excruciating is the reality that life must go on and we should adapt to the new normal. It is like a blinding pain that we cannot complain about. But to be fair, it is also enjoyable to explore different methods of learning, to know that we are capable of the practices that we once described as mahirap. Discovering opportunities, strengths, by pushing ourselves through our limits can be another reason to continue. I know that there are times that we doubt ourselves. Hirap naman, kaya ko pa ba to? Is just a common question that we tend to ask when on the verge of giving up. There are days that we cannot touch our gadgets to see our assigned tasks, or to open our learning materials, to comply and answer the given activities. No one knows the days you hit rock bottom and almost could not stand back up, except for yourself. Looking back at the sleepless nights, tiring days, and hard times that we have experienced, we can say that we have made it. We're already here, taking another step forward as we continue to reach for our dreams. Let us never stop believing in ourselves, even when doubt enters our minds. We must always remember how far we have come and how near we are to our aspirations compared to yesterday. Do not let other people tell you otherwise. With this, we must thank ourselves for being courageous, not by fighting at all times, but also by trying again despite our share of failures. I would also like every one of us to thank our parents for doing their best to keep us going, for their sacrifices, them who never gets tired of the exhausting days just to provide for our needs, them who believed in us before we could even believe in ourselves. Thanks to our teachers and advisors for teaching us more than what is written in books, for challenging us and testing our skills and abilities so we can improve and grow inside and outside the four-cornered room. Thank you to the friends, classmates, and schoolmates who reached out their hands to help us, as we do the same for them when we can and when they need it. Thank you to the strangers whom we never met but believed in us in silence. But most importantly, thanks be to the Lord Almighty for His glory and grace. I know there are a lot of no's from Him, but it is not His rejection, but our redirection. So to the graduates of batch 2021, congratulations, and we all have made it. We have surpassed the challenges that we once thought were mahirap. Mahirap maging mahirap pero hindi pa ito ang huli. As cliche as it may sound, habang may buhay, may pag-asa. And we are the hope that our future needs. Some of the best moments in our lives haven't come yet, and we must make them happen. Also know that there's something inside you that is greater than all the challenges, hardships, and obstacles that you may face. And let us always soar high for greater heights. To everyone, let life teach you more lessons in the future. Do not compare your life to others. The sun and the moon have no comparison. They shine in their own time, hence, let your star shine brighter than yesterday. I would end this speech by saying, mahirap ang buhay. Life is hard. Life is tough. But so are you.
Thank you so much, Julia. And now let us all listen to a message from our dear Mayor, Honorable Angelo Emilio Aguinaldo.
Isang maligayang pagbati sa ating mga nagsisipagtapos ngayong academic year 2020 to 2021. Hindi biro ang inyong hinarap lalo na at nitong 2020. Ginimbal tayong lahat ng pagdating ng COVID-19. Ang dating nakasanayang ingay ng klase ay napalitan ng pag-iisa at pagkukulong sa tahanan. Naging mahirap din ang inyong pag-aaral dahil sa new normal learning na kailangang ipatupad para sa kaligtasan nating lahat. Nang sumapit ang COVID-19 sa ating kawit, sama-sama nating hinarap ang pandemya at itinuon ang ating pansin sa pagtulong sa ating sektor ng edukasyon. Namahagi tayo ng reso printer sa ating mga pampublikong paaralan upang makatulong sa paggawa ng ating mga guro sa module ninyong mga estudyante. Ipinagkatiwala rin natin ang mga laptop at iba pang educational material sa ating mga paaralan upang makatulong sa inyong mga aralin. Siniguro rin natin na palagiang na-disinfect ang mga paaralan upang maging ligtas kayo sa pagkuha ng inyong mga module. Bilang lingkod bayan, responsibilidad namin na ialay ang lahat ng aming lakas upang matulungan ang inyong pag-aaral. Wala nang higit pang kasiyahan na sa gitna ng pandemyang nagpaluhod sa ating bayan ay inyong natapos ang inyong pag-aaral. Ang inyong pagtatapos ay hudyat lamang ng pagsisimula ng isang bagong landas. Pero bago tayo dumako doon, i-enjoy nyo muna ang inyong bakasyon. Deserve nyo yan. Mobile games, chat with friends, pwede rin mag-bonding, pero virtual muna. Andyan pa ang COVID. Jowa, pwede rin naman. Pero bago unahin ang iba, unahin muna natin ang pagpapaunlad ng sarili. Hindi biro ang hinarap ninyong kalbaryo sa school year na ito. Hindi masama ang magpahinga. Kailangan ninyo ito'y upang mas matibay kayong haharap sa hamon ng kinabukasan. At pagkatapos ninyong magpahinga, asahan ninyong nandito ako, nandito ang inyong lokal na pamahalaan na alay sa edukasyon ng mga mag-aaral na kawitenyo. Palaging nariyan ang ating rated AAA na pagseserbisyong upang maipadama sa inyo ang puso at malasakit sa inyong pag-aaral. Muli, ito ang inyong lingkod, Angelo Emilio Aguinaldo, may puso at malasakit na bumabati sa inyo ng maligayang pagtatapos. Gusto ko rin ipakilala sa inyo si Opa na bumabati rin sa inyo ng congratulations mga estudyante. Bora hey daw.
Thank you so much. And to close what is yet open, here is the coordinator of Senior High School Department, Head Teacher 2, Mrs. Mina Gracia T. Osina.
A pleasant day to all. My heartfelt congratulations to the graduates of Emiliano Triatirona Memorial National Integrated High School, Class of 2021. Indeed, your graduation is another milestone in your life. Today marks the recognition of your triumph over the years of learning to become what you are now, a person with firm determination to excel and to achieve what your heart desires. This school year proved to be the most challenging of all. Not only are we battling against a health crisis, but we are also coping up with the challenges in the new normal. What you have achieved will serve as a stepping stone towards the achievement of your future plans. It is befitting to thank the people behind your journey this school year. I salute all the parents for your perseverance and unconditional love for your children, for the times you came over to bring home the learning kits, and for the sleepless nights you spent just teaching your children. To our dear principal, to all the teachers and employees of our school, you are the unsung heroes who worked endlessly and diligently throughout the school year. Dear graduates, remember that in every ending, there is a new beginning. Greater challenges are now ahead of you. Life is full of uncertainties. Be strong amidst life adversity. Keep the emblem of your alma mater burning. Transcend in your lives the knowledge, values, and skills which have molded you in the formative years in high school. Draw out the inspiration from the love and support of your parents. And above all, keep your trust and faith in God. With this year's theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education amid COVID-19 pandemic, it clearly emphasized the role of education in nation building. No matter what it takes, education must continue because the fact remains that education is the key through the success of this nation by delivering quality education for all. Again, congratulations, Batch 2021. Godspeed, mabuhay ang Tironians, mabuhay ang Batang Committee.